My name is Carol Ratcliffe Alm. I have a consulting practice in Denver, Colorado. It is about strategic development of people and organizations based on their strengths. And I just love what I do. My story is about 9 corporate career lives, mostly at the executive level, executive director of not-for-profits, C-level in other organizations. And that was a long and fulfilling career in all of these different lives. And about 15 years ago, I decided that I was done with that, and I wanted to help people and organizations know what I know and know it more quickly. So I created my consulting practice about 12 years ago, and I take people and organizations, sort of a protocol about who am I, which is the crux of the matter, where am I going, and how am I going to get there. It's all developmental. We start with where you are and work on strengths, the talents that you have, or the organization, the talents of the organization. It's not remedial, it's not performance management, it's not weakness fixing, because it just doesn't work. I know that to be true from personal experience and all the work that I've done in the world. And I just love what I do. I get to make a difference every day in every person, in every company, and I'm really clear that that's what my work in the world is. There are so many strengths I bring to my business. The really fun part is to be congruent and coherent in who I am and what I do. I am very clear that I'm a catalyst. I see possibilities and opportunities in people and organizations where they might not naturally see it themselves. I have a sort of a strategic head that's always both right brain and left brain. It's both really strategic left brain and it's very intuitive right brain. And I'm really, really passionate about what I do. In corporate America, it's a far different kind of coaching model, coaching process than a life coach or a personal coach. So that's why I call it a developmental coach. I'm always curious about who people are and who organizations are. And the thing that drives me is the potential of people, up-leveling that, the potential of organizations, up-leveling that, leveraging strengths, maximizing potential. It's just part of who I am, and I can't help myself. The advice I would give to someone starting out is there is a thread that connects all the way from when you were a little kid to high school, college, to whatever age you are now. And when you can overlay that thread of who you are with what you want to do, it's wonderful. It's totally in alignment and authentic, and it's fun and it's exciting. I get to do that every day. I'm really privileged to do that. But when you look back, there are certain things that you were interested in or that were fun for you to learn, and those threads all connect at some point. For example, I started teaching writing lessons. I was a competitive writer when I was in high school. And it turns out that I did that all of my life. I was a coach and a mentor and an instructor and didn't even realize it. Until I dropped my corporate identity and said, oh my gosh, this is who I am and this is what I've done all my life. So the overlay of who I was and who I still am and the work that I do in the world now is just perfect. When I left the corporate world, I made a decision that I was done with that. It was about 15 years ago, as I said, and I was getting a divorce. My daughter was going through her 3rd open heart surgery, and I made a decision that my life was going to be different. It was either going to be the same or it was going to be dramatically different, and I did not want it to be the same. So from that point on, it was It was not a hard decision, but it was a decision that was pretty profound. It was a decision that took a lot of courage, because when you step out of who you thought you've always been into who you are, there's a dramatic difference. I did workshops, I did tears, I did introspection, I did therapy, all of those things to get to the alignment of integrity, which is oneness, which is I'm trying not to use the word authentic, but who I am on the outside is who I am on the inside. What you see is who I am. And when I am me, and when I am in alignment, inside and outside, I give you permission to do that for yourself.